first they partnered me with another guy who I had no rapport with, and our comedy timing was terrible. And also he was a gun owner, and he said, nobody's taking away my guns from me, you know. And I said, I can't, this is not for me. And the first day I was on the show and they put me with him, I walked into Ernie's office. I said, I quit. I'm good at that. I quit is a very important word, 2 words. And so Ernie said, well, what should we do? So Al Gordon, as a matter of fact, said, well, Ron Clark is writing alone, team him up with Ron. And they did, and that was instant, wonderful. We both have the same skills, really. I think we both write, like if you would say, whose joke is that? We couldn't tell you, you know, we couldn't tell you. And it was a wonderful partnership, you know, compared to the old one I had where I just wasn't happy. But with Ron, we had a good time, we had fun, a lot of self-deprecation, you know, we'd laugh at ourselves and our wives and things like that, and just had a nice time. He couldn't type. I like to type, I really do. I like to feel like I could be the editor. It's a very powerful, you know, Woody Allen, that's what he did. He was the typist for the Sid Caesar show. But you learn things that you didn't know before because you got to see the whole thing. And the nice thing about our partnership, Ron and I, if I didn't like a joke he came up with, he didn't like a joke, we just said, no, okay, next. We were able to write quickly, and it was just fun. It wasn't work when we get together. Our second play was called No Hard Feelings, and unfortunately, there were. It's not so much between us, but we worked with a director who just, we wrote one kind of play, he wanted to do another kind of play, and he kept telling us, I know what the critics want. He was a Broadway legend at this time. And it wasn't George Abbott. George Abbott did our first play. He was great. And so it was an unhappy experience rewriting the play with this director. And I think it kind of tore us apart because I didn't want it to go one way, and it did. And so I think we just kind of wanted to, I think we just were tired of each other at the time. You know, that happens. I wanted to do something my way. I think he wanted to do something his way. And so we just decided not to write together. But we remained friends, you know, because we understood. And Ron did very well. He worked with Mel Brooks on like 2 or 3 movies, you know. And I just wanted to write plays, and you know, that's just the way it went, you know. But we wrote 2 more plays since then, and it was a better experience. But you know, unfortunately, Broadway didn't want any part of us, you know. I don't think it was the play itself, because some of those plays, 2 of those plays, went on to tour Europe and do very, very well, you know. And so we've really been successful, and we're just not successful where they speak English. That's all. But otherwise, any other language, we are stars.